This is a brand new franchise here. No, I'm not done with the Tyler Johnson. I know it's been forever. Don't worry, it's coming back. But here, we're going to be starting with the Cincinnati Bearcats. They're going to be my dynasty team. I'm going to be moving forward with them. Could I have done an epic reveal? Probably. We're getting right into it anyways. So, obviously, the first episode's going to be a lot of looking at the team. Maybe get into a game in the second episode. We'll see. But, obviously, there's some weekly to-do list things I got to do here. But first things first, let's look at the team. Alright. Starting out here, we got quarterback Brendan Sorsby. He's in his sophomore year, 79 overall. Looks like he's pretty good short. His accuracies in the shorter ranges are pretty good. Maybe when it gets deeper, not as great. This is an interesting junior here, but obviously he's not as good. Just has better deep accuracy. Technically it's better accuracy everywhere, but that's besides the point. Alright, so no seniors in the quarterback range today, so we're not going to have to worry about that for a little while. Running back, senior Corey Kiner, hometown Cincinnati kid, 87 overall, pretty slow actually, but he's probably a power back if I had to guess. Oh no, he's elusive back. Well, this is awkward. But he has some good power things. He's probably very similar, if you guys watched my Jets franchise, Tim Glover, Cliff Moore, these middle ground people. Then we got a couple juniors here, also decent overalls. The freshman, not as decent, but we'll be alright. We'll be moving forward. He has 90 speed, that's pretty good. Fullback, Cincinnati doesn't carry one. We all know I always have a fullback. That will be changing next year. Not this year, but we'll keep it moving. Senior Tyron Smith. Oh, he's a shifty deep threat. 93 speed. Nice change of direction. Excel. Catching, we'll have to see in this game. And Madden knows good catching. We got Tony Johnson, another deep threat. Alright. And a lot of these people are seniors towards the top of this board. And then we have a rash of really bad looking freshmen. I mean, their speed's nice, but catching is terrible. But the good thing is these guys are all red-shirted, so I don't know if it's actually their senior year or if they're going to be around next year, so it's really hard to tell right here at the beginning. Guess we'll find out. Tight end, we all know I love my tight ends. Alright, Joe Royer. He's going to be a junior redshirt starting this year. Unless Joey Belhan wins it. Which is possible, but not necessarily guaranteed. He's going to have to fight for it. Got some freshmen here. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I was about to say we better have some left tackles. Oh, this isn't good. 2 seniors. Possibly out the door. Not the highest overall in the world. Another senior. Looks like we're going to have a lot of O-linemen leaving. Another senior starter. Ooh, Luke Condra. Okay, that's a very good player, but once again, he's a senior. Then we got DeAndre Buford. Tackles concern me. Alright, we got Cameron Wilson here. the backup Rob Jackson, both juniors. I mean, really, the freshmen are fighting for some playing time at this point. Low overalls here, a few injuries here and there. I like that 85 finesse though. Go to the right side, and not much better over here. Alright, so the defensive ends are a little weak. Maybe somewhere we focus. Okay, but we got Dante Corleone, junior, red shirt, 91 overall. He does have a deal breaker on him. Gonna have to fix that. Jabari Pace. Alright, left. Oh my, we only have one. Uriah Claremont. Pass coverage kind of guy. Let's see if that's true. Okay, 84 zone. I'll take it. Speed is decent. Sophomore middle line. Oh my, these linebackers are doo-doo. They can't cover anything. Man, what can you do? Alright, Jack Dingle. Kind of mid here. So linebackers also, the front seven is going to be a heavy focus of the... Oh dear. Guys. Are you guys just neglecting the defense? Jordan Young out here, not a terrible player, but he's a junior. Alright, well. Should be interesting. Free safety, DJ Taylor. We also have Logan Wilson here. Very funny. Let's see. He'll be alright. But I wonder if maybe this is a little bit better here with Kai Stokes. We'll have to see. Makai Miller starting on this side. Looks like he could be pretty solid. But beyond him, not much left. Check out the kickers. 74. Kick power 93. I like that, but the accuracy's a little weak. Okay, we're chilling. The Fletcher bros got us covered. They basically look the same. They may actually be brothers. One number right after the other? One year younger than the other? Very interesting. Both from Melbourne Oh, it's confirmed. Oh, and for those that don't know, that's the new hometown of the Jets for my other franchise. But, taking a look at the roster, and slide over here to the recruiting board. Alright, we're going to get right into this recruiting here.
Recruiting system in EA Sports College Football 25. Our new recruiting system follows a 3-stage
Alright, so we got prospect lists.
Add a player to your recruiting board. Once they are
Alright, this is interesting.
Gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school.
Alright, so I'm assuming the prospect list is where okay, I see how this is going to work. Maybe someone we might have to look at here. Cincinnati, Ohio. He has us ranked number 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and put him on the board. But let's move it position by position. We know goal line's gonna need some help. Alright. A lot of these people are gonna be from Ohio, and a lot of them are gonna want to go to Ohio State. Big competition there. Alright, he may not be... Oh, but he wants that proximity to home. And let's just say Illinois is probably not the closest to Ohio. But might be able to get some information. Help us out. There's this man down here. 5-star. I wonder... Oh, that's interesting. Anyways. Let's get back to our offensive tackles. My bad. Just checking on something. So, there's a 5-star here. He wants to go to Tennessee, near his hometown, but we'll throw him on the board. See if we can maybe do something with it. John Crum here. Gonna have to get some later round guys too. Akron, Ohio. Agile tendency, help out with the running game. Alright, that's the end of that list there. Really strange here. I guess that means they didn't play in high school, or we're just so far away they're not really in a pipeline. Not really sure what that means. This is all kind of new to me, so gonna have to have a little bit of growing pains through the process. All these guys right here are in our pipeline. People we can definitely go out and grab. Okay, just curious. Wanted to kind of get a look at it. Pretty close here on the top for him. We're all the way down there, but he really doesn't have much influence. Maybe we pick up looks at these 2 3-star prospects. Move on to center here.
Because
Alright, and here we really only have one pipeline player with a high interest in Ohio State. And he looks a little small, honestly, from his weight height. So maybe we go look somewhere else. Lyle Superstar. Might look here at Carlos Tutt. Might try to get a little more information on him. Interesting here, 6'3" guy, a little bit taller. Did not mean to do that. Alright, let's look at the defense. We know we have a lot of needs on the defense. I'm probably going to cycle back to some of our lesser needed positions. Alright. Alright, Columbus, Ohio. He doesn't really have much interest in us yet. We're his number 8 option. Maybe we could change that though. Allen Jew. Yaboa. Let's look at some 3-star. Actually, before we do that, let's check out the pipeline. See who's in the area. That's probably a lot of the players that were on that list. Josh Spears has some interest in us, and I have some interest in him. Let's stick with the recommended for now. Jump over to DT. I'm going to kind of bounce around a little bit with these opening ones. Let's see. Nick Davis here. Okay. This is intriguing. Based off of a size standpoint. Could also be a solid player right there. He has interest. I don't know if I do yet though. Outside linebackers gonna be, the linebackers in general are gonna be pretty important. Now this guy, we're number 3 on his interests, and it's pretty tight, so maybe it's someone we may want to get a little more information on. See what we can get on him. Frederick Toll. What was his pass coverage guy? Okay. A lot of these guys are probably pass coverage. Do you ever run stopper, which is also another important side of this? Maybe get a little more information there. Possibly could get our first 2-star on the board here. Armin Mangold, he's a power rusher. Right outside. Right now I'm only going to really delve into the recommended, and obviously later I'm going to delve in a little bit more as we get through the season. Just try to fill it out a bit. Now he is interested number 1 at a pretty important position for us. Obviously it's very tight, not really much there. But worth it. If he's really interested, it might be worth throwing something at him there. I think this could be interesting. Get a little more information. He looks like he's a big linebacker. Shorter guy. That's interesting. It's not ranked very high, but it's intriguing. Now we know we have some problems here as well. Not nearly as drastic as the front seven, but still a present problem. Do have some interest here from these 2 stars. You're a little short. I don't know about you. Like 5'8"? That'd be like me playing corner. See, now that's a little more intriguing. I do prefer man coverage. I mean zone coverage, not man. And a lot of them are really interested in coming here. Let's float over to the free safeties. Got a guy who's pretty much committed to Ohio State already. A lot of these safeties look pretty locked in. Let's go here real quick. It's intriguing. Pretty close on a lot of things there. I know I'm going for a lot of 4 or 5 stars, but don't worry. Obviously, as the season goes along, we're probably not going to be super good in the first year. So prospects will at that level will be less interested in us. We'll have to look a little bit lower. Like this dude's already locked us out. Like, why would you do that? So much opportunity, what if everyone else doesn't want it? Check out the strong safeties here. Has it listed as a need. Run support strong safety. That is the role I like them to play, but he's literally an inch from committing to Ohio State. And this dude, zone coverage, zone. May have to get outside of my zone a little bit. My run support guys. There's a 4-star one here. Not really high on me, but you never know. Another pipeline guy. Run support, a little short, but that's okay at his position. I keep doing that because that's where the Madden position changes. Alright, we know we could have some problems at kicker. Not necessarily, but it is a possibility. Maybe get a little more on this accurate dude here. This man has interest in us. It's like a lot of the power guys have interest. We'll go there as well. Punter's #1 interest here. Now, it's not a high priority, but you know, we do have to get the future after the brothers. So I'll throw one on there. I honestly have no idea what ATH even means. Like, what are you, just like random players? Or are you, or maybe they're just athletes. Okay, that's interesting. So they could probably play multiple positions. This dude looks like an O-lineman. He's probably pretty close to committing somewhere, but we'll check it out. Got some pipeline guys down here. Let's get a little more on both of them. Now we got 10 more spots. I do plan on using all of them. Or at least as long as I can find some interest positions. Let's go to receiver. Okay, Cordell Johnson wants to go to Ohio State, wide receiver university. Of course he does. This is listed as a need as well, probably because we have a bunch of seniors. Six 6'1", 6'4". I do like physical receivers. Let's get a little more on Deshaun Coates here. Could be an interesting one. You know I gotta look at my tight ends. Oh, he's already chose his top 8. We're lucky to be amongst them. Okay. 6'4", 236, vertical threat. I like that. Keon Daly. Oh, we could look at the running backs too. 2-star. Has us at number 3, receiving back. I do like having that third down back be a receiving back. And like I said, we will be having a fullback next year. So I have to make sure we got, something moving here. Preferably one that might be able to make some plays in the passing game, running game. Oh my. This dude's basically committed to Ohio State already. Alright, we got 5 spots left. Let's go to some of these positions of need. Scroll for a little bit here. These be 6'5", okay. It's an interesting one right there. There's also 6'6", a little bit smaller. Put both of them on the board. And then we'll go to our front 7 for the last 3. That man's going to Georgia. Man has interest. We're kind of tight, so maybe someone. Trent Shelley here, 6'2", 257, a speed rusher. And we'll go DT with this one, and then we'll go only one 5-star recruit here. He's still wide open for the taking. There is also someone in our pipeline, Jason Blizzard, but he's not really interested because of the brand exposure. Fool. Alright, he thinks he'll have a lot of PT. Hugo Sanchez looks like a big player. Now let's see. Got a 4-star, kind of close to our thing, but he thinks the great coach is weak. He's a linebacker coach, you fool. And he was in the NFL. What you think? Martin Monk? Alright, let's take a look. This guy has his eye on us, and we're in the top 10 for him. 6'3", 233, a field general. You know, I think we'll get the last one on him there. Slide over here to the recruiting board. I think we're going to start with the front 7 players. Really, we should probably start with players that we're a little bit higher on, but obviously left guard here. Let's see what he's got. I can scout him up a little bit. Spend some on him. Alright, so maybe not the best finesse blocker, but a little bit better in the... Oh, it doesn't even give us his power. He must be an agile guy. But he does have 88 strength, so maybe we see a little bit of power there. It's a little on the low side if you're looking at Madden standards. But this isn't the NFL yet. They don't have to be 90 strength and all that. I think I'll offer him a scholarship. See what we could do. Should bring his interest up a little bit more, pique him a little bit higher. Alright, so got some good information on him. Do want 6'4", that's pretty intriguing in and of itself. We're in his top 10. Let's check out some scouting here. Oh, we got a gem. 86 tackle, 84 block shed, 86 strength. Looks like a pretty solid player here. Definitely going to offer him a scholarship. Josh Spears here. Probably going to get a lot of these top 10 guys some scouting in. Ooh, a bust. Okay. 76 power moves. Doesn't show his block shedding. We'll hold off on the scholarship for now. Never know. He may, 76 isn't bad. But if you're going to be a power guy with 81 strength, a little bit of concern there. Number 5, interest in us. It says was top 10. Oh, maybe he's the top 10 player. Maybe that's what that means. '87 strength. Okay. Play rec and power moves are a little bit down. Speed's a little bit down, so he's definitely probably a power guy. But we'll go ahead and offer him one. Might be decent. Not always going for the big ones. Just gotta get in there a little decent stuff. Alex Obi has some interest. Oh yeah, Alex Obi here. 85 speed, that's pretty decent for a linebacker. 75 zone we know already. 90 Excel, okay. We know 62 man. The speed in the Excel could help him significantly, so go ahead and offer him one. Alright, we got Rod Hawkins here. Let's check him out. Okay, we got a gem here. Another 85 speed. Looks like his strength, he's probably not a covered. Yeah, run stopper. Very important role, though. Go ahead and offer him a scholarship. I mean, he's a gem. You kind of have to. But, not sure how much that really impacts yet. Haven't really gotten too much into this game, so. Got a field general here. Jabi Abasui. I'm probably going to say so many names wrong in this. 71 zone, 90 speed. Okay. Might be interested in, offering another scholarship there. And I mean, if I get a whole bunch of middle linebackers, I could shift them along that linebacking line. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, slide back down to where we were. Alright, we got Deontay Merling here. He's gonna be a run stopper. He's an athlete. I wish it would give you like kind of a position though, like. Alright. 67%, 88 speed, 90 Excel. Not going to quite yet offer a contract there because I have a feeling he's probably a linebacker. Now, this is going to be an important one. Number one interest is for us and for his schoolings. You have 83 speed at corner? Oh dear. You may be interested in us, but I don't think I'm very interested in you. Definitely not offering a scholarship there. Now see, 92 speed, that's better. Much better. He has a house call ability. I'm not really sure what all these abilities mean yet. Have to look into that a little bit. Coverages aren't terrible, so we'll go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Eric Gomez here, strong safety. Let's check it out. 87 speed. He is a strong safety though. It doesn't need to be super high. Especially as a run support guy. Has good hit power. Pretty good Excel. So we'll offer him one. You never know. May not be the greatest, but I'll take it for now. There's also Matt's Monk here. .65 zone, 59 man. I know I said it doesn't matter as much for run support, but that's a little lower for my standards. Even for the run support guys. Do have a kicker here, which I could foresee being a problem. What the? You have to upgrade him way more than anybody else, apparently. Alright. 79 accuracy. 76 power. That's already worse than what we have. Probably not going to be the greatest thing. Gonna hold off on these two. Do you have some athletes in here? I think this is going to be a no lineman. 58 awareness, not an ideal thing right there. 87 strength. The finesse blocking is not that great. But maybe he's like that developmental kind of guy. Maybe that's what these athletes are. They're a little more developmental kind of guys. They have good athleticism, and beyond that, they don't have a whole lot, but you have to bring them up a little bit. So, look at this. Say they're a linebacker or a defensive lineman. Got a gem here. Okay. 90 excel, 88 speed. Probably a linebacker. Yeah. 77 zone. Okay. Go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Got a wide receiver here. I did mention. I did not mean to do that. But I guess we're offering him a scholarship. 80 catching traffic. 92 speed. Might not be terrible. He has some good spec catching. Surprised not to see CIT. Oh, it's 80. I'm a fool. I probably said that at the very beginning. Probably not bad. Probably not bad at all. Let's take a look at this other physical guy. Ooh, how you have 73 catching traffic as a physical receiver? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Alright, we got my tight end in here. Gonna pick up some scouting on him. We gotta jump. I'm just the goat at picking tight ends. It's just a fact. 75 catching. 82 speed's a little on the lower side. But we'll go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Could be a good player for us. Go get a little scouting here. Hugo Sanchez. 62 speed, but he has that 90 strength. Could definitely be a player we can develop a little bit. Now, I don't have much left in terms of my scouting and stuff, so we're probably going to do this one. Oh, dang it, I keep doing that. I don't mean to do it. Maybe we'll do these top 3 interest in us at right tackle. Let's take a look. 76 finesse, 74 power, speed's really low. Wouldn't mind offering him a scholarship. Could be decent here. Now we're just gonna kind of find some players. Maybe I didn't really scout them, but we can offer some scholarships out here. We don't really know much is the problem. Maybe we'll offer here. I know I wasn't too high on him with the power moves, but could be decent still. He is a bust, but that doesn't mean he's gonna be trash. Alright, well, I mean, we got a 5-star here in a 6'6", 293. That's worth giving a scholarship offer to. I mean, we're not even in his top 10, but it's intriguing at the very least. From here, we're going to kind of look at some guys that have some interest in us. Obviously, he's a little bit lower in stars, but could be an impact player. And you know what? We did get some unfortunate information on him, but maybe he's just a man coverage guy. I mean, he's slow, but I could always put him in the slot. So, maybe some intrigue there. Get a couple more here. He's 6'3", but I don't think, actually, this isn't the one I was thinking of. I didn't click out of it. Oh, that's gonna enrage me. I don't know if I'm in the thing or not. There is this guy down here as well. He's close in the system, position of need. Let's go ahead and offer that. Got another fullback up here. Gonna need to get some info on him here soon. Matter of fact, I only plan on getting one more scholarship in after him. Let's do a little bit of scouting. Because we'll have just the right amount. 73 speed, it's not 50 whatever, so maybe intriguing enough to go out and pick him up. Do I have an athlete here? Let's go ahead and give him a tentative scholarship. We can always pull these scholarships out, so get a little scouting in the next week. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with the schedules. We'll check out the schedule though. Starting off, Pandas versus Pandas. I'll get to why I say that later. We're not going to drop it right here in the beginning. Pittsburgh, Miami, Houston, Portland. This is a team I didn't create it, but someone I know created it. So I imported two teams. I think this one took the place of Texas State, because screw Mahomes. And the other one, I want to say it was Ball State maybe. But I made that one. We don't play them, I don't think. Then UCF, Arizona, Colorado. They're in our division now. West Virginia, Iowa State, Kansas State, and TCU. And then there's some interesting stuff. I'm not entirely sure what those things mean. Well, obviously, championship. I'm not a big college football guy, in case you haven't noticed, so there may be a few things that are pretty obvious I don't know. But, yeah. Shedeur Sanders predicted to be number 2. Travis Hunter on oh my. Alright. Going to our coach skills here. Alright, we do have the tactician up. Okay, so this is gonna boost like in-game stats. Interesting. 5 staff points, so I can get one thing. That's like XP. Oh, I actually have to, okay. It won't let me view it like this one. So I think it's actually the ones like next to me that I can look at before purchasing others. And this is going to be like different traits, I think. Yeah, okay, so oh wait, no, that's not exactly how it works. That's going to help with recruiting and stuff. Program builder. Okay, I can't even do that. I'm not going to look at it yet. Alright, but let's go something here with the scheme guru. Or the tactician, I guess. Probably something a little more important to me. I know the importance of a good blocking scheme. Let's just increase the general blocking here. Oh, and I just realized that was for running backs. Well, they're important people too. You know, if your O-line's trash, maybe you have to rely on a running back in the backfield to save your quarterback's life. Never know. This is probably the one I wanted to do, but it is what it is. Move forward. Maybe even this one, that looks kind of interesting. O lineman getting D lineman moves? Some of these are kind of strange. But I'll take a look into that a little bit more. Brian Elam. I don't even think I introduced this. Brian Elam is the head coach. He is a player from my Broncos franchise. I know I probably should have picked someone from my Jets franchise. Y'all would have actually known, but I didn't. So, oh well. Offensive coordinator, Lee Magnum. You know, he just walks around with a Magnum. It's okay. I mean, he may have gotten in trouble for having a firearm on campus, but that's why he has a C- prestige. It's okay. And then Pat Rogers. He's a master motivator. He likes to push his team to the next level. Alright. So before the season starts, this is how our top 25 is going to look. Thought I got rid of them. Oh, maybe it's I don't know what school Mahomes went to. It was one of those Texas teams. My boy Joe Burrow's school. The Kansas Toucans, as I call them. Because that looks more like a toucan than whatever the heck a Jayhawk is. Alright. Oh, okay, so it has like a... The media has their thinking, and then get an insight into what the coaches think is going to happen. Surprised all the coaches just didn't vote for their own team, and then you just don't have a list. I guess they just don't believe. Could take a look at some of this. I don't think I could change it. Okay, so it's like if they get players drafted, okay. And then game goals. I don't want to change any of this stuff. I'm not going to touch it. Just going to let it be how it is. I don't really like messing with sliders and all that weird stuff. I just let it play how it plays. I don't need to look at the contracts. We'll show you the scheme, see what we're running here. Again, I didn't change anything. We're running the pistol formation, and we're running the 4-2-5 defense, which is what the Bengals actually used to run back in the day. Well, it was actually a 5-2-4, so it's the flip version, because we had a really good D-line, but yeah. Actually, I may just be a fool. I think we did do a 4-2-5. Now, we do have to do red shirts and stuff like that. We'll get into that. I'll get into this a little bit later on. Well, I'll at least show you the records, because some of that can get broken. I'm not going to show you all the records for all these divisions. But I'll at least show you. Here's the tops for this. Case Keenum, Corey Davis, Zay Jones, Case Keenum. Somehow Bailey Zappi made his way on here. Terrell Suggs, Barry Sanders, Zay Jones. Samaje Perine as a Bengals fan, this was a bit of a shocker to me. But you love to see it. And we'll do my conference, which to be completely honest, I'm not quite sure what it is. It might be this. Or it's the Big Ten. No. I think it's the Big 12. So you got Landry Jones here. Cedric Benson. You know, we all know Benson just got his spot in the Bengals Ring of Honor. Legend. Although, I will say, he kind of threw a fit after he didn't get it last year. And then the Bengals were like, okay, we'll give it to you. I mean, obviously he's a good player. He deserves it. That's kind of how I felt about that. Here again with the tutties. Alright. Now the season. Go back to the Big 12. I was about to say that man's everywhere. Michael Crabtree. Von Miller. Now, y'all probably know some of these people. I do not. Mahomes, was Texas Tech, whatever. Nobody knows that. Irrelevant. Samaje Perine. I feel like I know who that is, but I'm not 100% sure. Geno Smith. Alright. And I will show you at least what I'm running here. Heisman difficulty. And then I have it on slower, so it's a little less progression. Injuries are on. Wear and tear, all that. The one thing I did turn off, because there's been some issues, it may not be in here, it's not. It's going to be in the actual sliders, and I'll show you that. I know I said I don't mess with this stuff, but there's been major issues with not XP sliders, you fool. The gameplay sliders. So there's been some major issues I've heard with penalties with roughing the kicker and stuff. Obviously real penalty, but it happens extremely often in this game and it doesn't really do it right. So both of those have been turned off. Is people gonna get mad when the kicker gets destroyed? Sure, but it doesn't get called like 75% of the time in Madden. So why should it be any different here? I don't really know what's even in this. Huh, okay. I'll leave that alone, but that's interesting. Alright. Now, did you guys care about that? Probably not. So, we'll do the red shirts, and then we're going to end this episode, and then we're going to get into the first game of the season. Well, red shirts, set the depth chart, that kind of stuff. So, I'm not really sure how this works. I think you have to do... Alright, so looking at the quarterbacks here, there's only one person already not redshirted. Samaj Jones. We'll just go ahead and redshirt you real quick. Because let's be honest, you're not playing. Very similar situation here. Dion Reader, 66. he plays, we're in a very bad spot with injuries. Forgot we don't have a fullback with these fools. Alright, let's see. Receivers, might as well redshirt like all 4 of these people. They're not playing. Well, let's take it off this dude, because if there's some injuries, you never really know. Plus, he's very similar to Woodburn, so if I lose out on him a year early, whatever. Tight end here. A lot of red-shirted players up at the top. Probably gonna redshirt both of these guys. Gotta keep my freshman alive. This dude's not playing. If he is, I'm just gonna cry. This dude might end up getting some PT, and he's a senior anyways, so. Let's see. Senior at the top. 267s. See what we think here. I hate how they have every single stat possible available right here. There we go. 277s for him. We'll redshirt this guy. I mean, actually, no. Yes, because I move him up on the depth chart. Redshirt this dude. He could play. 71 and 70. He's already, okay, they're already all redshirted. Get back over here. Right tackle. He's not going to be playing. Alright, let's look here. I think we could say something very similar about these two. There are too many people just on that side. Okay, well. Lots and oh goodness. Honestly, he's probably not going to play. But we really don't need to redshirt him either. Well, he's our only one. We'll go ahead, redshirt. Oh man, this could take forever just to get to the coverages. There it is. Yeah, we'll go ahead and redshirt him. He's not going to play. Montez McCoy. Get me back to the beginning, you fools. He could end up playing, so we're not going to mess with that. Same thing there. Corners. You're not playing. You're probably not playing either. Now these dudes, bottom two, definitely not. Well, he's probably not playing either. Might as well throw him on there. They're already redshirted. No need, and no need. Alright. Next thing we're going to do before the end of this episode is we're going to actually set the depth chart. I already said a few things I may switch around. So obviously you don't want to start your red shirts. We were discussing a possible move here at quarterback. But at the same time, is it really worth it? Oh, heck no. I just realized he has 62 awareness. I'll move forward with the sophomore. Alright, I'm good with him starting. Wait, I have fullbacks? No. Okay. I see how this works. They're just gonna throw a tight end in there. You fools. There might be some shake-up here. May want to give some of these young players some PT. Problem really is they're either seniors or juniors, or they're red shirts and trash. Why is a quarterback the #1 receiver option here? I do not know. Oh, they just throw everybody down there. Yeah, I mean, let me check out the catchings. I probably got my best people out there right now. Alright, and obviously here, you know I love my tight ends. I think I was talking about moving one of these two. I think. But I'm starting to think differently here. We'll maintain. I think we're definitely going to have to maintain a lot of these. Because we're already as seniors. Definitely maintaining. Wait, what? That's just backwards. Hold on. He'll be on there. And no, he won't. What is happening? What is wrong with these people? Oh, he can't be made start. Well, maybe you should have had the depth shot right in the first place. Fools. Alright. Now that we've got that dumb stuff taken care of, gonna move forward with him as the starter there. Obviously gonna have a starter there. Nope, he's the left tackle. This is the right tackle I was looking for. Get this guard out of my tackle spots. Let's actually look here. I think this dude, the junior might be better than the senior here. I mean, the pass block actual stat here looks better, but the junior's 1 overall higher there, same there. He has 2 lower in run blocking, 4 lower here, but 3 higher there. I think I'm actually going to make the move here. I'm going to flip them out right there. And obviously, why is my left tackle over here? This is probably exactly how it was supposed to be anyways. Oh, I see why. They wanted to balance it. Get this guard out of here. There we go, we could set it up like that. That way it's actually... It's funny because this other tackle is also in a very similar situation to the other. But we'll leave this one alone. Alright, I actually have a left end on the left end side. I'm gonna flip them and then we'll pick between these 83 and 55. Move forward like this. Alright, got right ends up there. I'm gonna have to move this junior up onto here. Okay, this is definitely gonna be the better move there. PTT, number 1 is locked. Yeah, well, actually, if you really think about it, what's his block shedding? Maybe that's gonna be a key. It is. But I'd like to develop him. He's not redshirted. I think he will play a decent role. And then we'll leave this alone. This is how it should be. Alright, left outside linebacker. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. We only have 1. So this is actually fairly normal. We'll move Dingle up here. Let's check this out though. Oh my oh, okay, 84. You made the team. Alright, you are the... Well, you've all made the team, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's take a look here. I'll take the balance. I'll take the balance of Jonathan Thompson. Plus he's a sophomore. We can develop him. Alright, Dingle here is the starter. We'll see if that changes. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Coverage is pretty important to me here. Possibly gonna get a junior overpassing a senior. Ooh, but the speed differential is pretty bad. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Sophomore though, I think he should be starting. The speed is 1 lower, a little higher than it. Could have 2 young guys out there. He's already better than this senior, so let's go ahead and make that move. Senior's probably enraged. Canteen wanted to get into the NFL. Maybe his chances sputtered here a little bit. Alright, so we do have some sophomore players that may play a bigger role. I actually might make this move. I think I will be. Kai Stokes. And it really was a coverage decision and an age decision. He's already only 1 less in zone and he's like, I don't even know. I can't do math. Like 13 higher in man? I think that just makes a little too much sense. With only 1 loss in speed. A little bit faster here. Less coverages. We'll leave that how it is. Alright, kicker. I think we really only have 1 choice there. Oh, but the decision. Which is really not that big of a decision. This man will just move in next year behind his brother. Brother against brother. To the death. Alright, oh my, 96 overall. Could go down a little bit and get the rookie in there. Shifty and takeoff. So you go down 2 overall, you gain 3 speed, 2 excel, 3 agility, 2 change of direction. I think this might be the move right here. Dakari Anderson. Punt returner will be making the same decision possibly. Maybe not. Maybe Tyron Smith, showing he can fill the role as well. You know what? We'll split it. We'll allow that to happen. Let's take a look. My long snapper, I don't think I really need to worry about that. Alright, third down running back. We know I need my catching. Who has canceled that? I do not want to redo all the work I've already done. Alright, so he does have the highest catching. It's going to be Evan Pryor here. He's not the starter, because, it's Corey Kiner who's the starter. So that actually fits perfectly into exactly what I was looking for. Okay, I think there's really no debate here. Overall says it all. Slot wide receiver. I could put some of the slower speed guys in there. And plus a deep threat in there, maybe not, but so like a route runner. You know, that's the kind of players that you kind of put in the slot. The guys who can make the shifty routes. Why is there a running back here? My confusion is constant. Don't want deep threats in there. Also don't want tight ends though. So we'll put in some slower deep threats. Maybe move him there. We're leaving him there. His height is too much of a disadvantage for the outside. The corners are too tall for all that. I don't care if he had 99 speed. He's not Tyreek Hill. We don't need to worry about all that. My rush left end. Of course, they have this all jacked up where the right ends are invading. But maybe that's for a decent reason. We'll leave that as is. That 85 finesse is going to work in our favor. Maybe we go more of the balance here. There we go. Rush DT. I think that... Really? My 91 goes down to a 75 or is it when he's in this role? Must be a run stopping DT. Just so we have development and also we're having a DT actually in that position, we'll do that. Sub linebacker. What? It might make sense with move Thompson up. Not to the top necessarily. But let's get this other strong safety out of here. Why is there... Move him up there. Well, showing Claremont might be... I mean, he has that... I think he has that 85 man zone. So, yes. This is... And it may even make sense to move him up there, but... We'll allow the Cincinnati kid get some reps. Slot corner. Again, I kind of go for people who have less speed here. He's also 5'8". It's probably a good spot for him. Plus 88 speed, a little bit less. coverages aren't really the greatest on these guys. And he's literally a slot corner, so we'll leave them at this position alone. Unless there's another slot guy in here. Which there's not, so. Alright, that's the depth chart, and that is going to be it for this episode. I'll be back in minutes for the next one, but y'all have a good day, and hooday to all you Bengals fans out there.